Hi, Vivian. How are you today?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm good. How are things in Uganda?
Yeah, okay.
They're much better now that
Apart
the
from,
country's opened?
yeah. So we can go to work and then, make a living. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a bit better.
absolutely. Yeah. So while COVID was happening, you weren't able to work?
No, I used to work from home,
Okay, that's
but
good.
it limits the resources. You don't have access to some of the resources to work with. Yeah, so it's a bit hard. And then payments come in a bit late.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was a bit hard, yeah.
awesome. So just
Yeah.
to tell our donors who you were, so Vivian was in the 2019 class, wasn't it? Or was it the 2018?
19.
Yeah. Oh my God. It seems like so far away, so far, like so long ago. I'm coming back in June, right? We're going to be doing the third training. I'm so excited.
That's nice. I hope
Yeah.
to see.
So we're recruiting now. Yes, we will definitely get together. I'm hoping to get to Uganda a few days before and maybe have like a get together where I'm staying so all of us can meet again because it would be really lovely to see everybody.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a bit about cameras for girls. And,
Mhm.
first of all, let's tell our donors why you took the training in the first place. Had you graduated by then, or were you still in school waiting to graduate?
I was still in school, so I thought taking the camera for girls would be something really nice for me because I was doing journalism and communication.
Mm-hmm.
So it was helpful. It added on to the things that I was studying, and it made school a bit easier because
Oh,
I got a camera. Yeah, so I joined before I graduated. Yeah.
fantastic. And so it helped you to augment the work that you were doing in school, because some of the girls have told me that there was so many students, like maybe 600 students I know from Makerere. I don't know how many at Uganda Christian University, and then only 100 cameras to go around for 4 years. And
Yeah.
not everybody got an opportunity to use it. But when you
Yeah.
graduate, you need to own a camera and you need to know how to use it to get the job, which is hard. So yeah.
So it actually benefited everyone that actually joined from Uganda Christian University because we had a camera to use
Mhm.
and it supported on what we were learning. So yeah.
So what did you do with the photography training after we finished? Because I know that when I got back to Canada, we were working online. We were trying to continue the training and the assignments. And some of the times you would send some stuff and some of the times you didn't. And I know life got busy and the internet access was a challenge.
Yeah.
But how did it help you, if any, for your work?
So like after the training, we had we you would send us like assignments to work on. Would go out, take pictures from, say, for instance, you tell us to work on perspective or something else. So I would take the pictures and then send them back to you, and then you would advise me, maybe do this or do that, or don't do this next time. Yeah.
It
So,
helped a little
yeah.
bit. That's great.
Yeah.
So you graduated and then you took a different route. You didn't go into working for a newspaper. You ended up doing something completely different. So can we talk about your journey from how you finished the training, because it was a year long, and then what your transition is to where you are now?
So when I finished my training, I graduated from university. At first, I joined a media company, but I was not actually doing photography or anything related to that. I was doing more of PR for them. So I think I stayed with them for a year, and then I was called to join an organization that works with girls. And it works with girls, trains them in technology,
Hmm.
and helps fight climate change.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So this is the Network Girl Tech Initiative.
Yes.
So
That,
you joined them, and how did you end up joining them to now being the executive director?
so someone contacted me. They saw my leadership skills and they asked me to join the team, and they wanted to see if I would talk to the girls. So at first we had to go out and talk to the girls, and they assessed me, and also the other thing, we used to take pictures. So again, the camera came in handy when we
That's
were taking the.
fantastic.
So it was
Fantastic.
part of the assessment, and it really helped. So that's how I became the executive director. And then the other thing, I love children. I love children a lot. I love helping people because I was helped. I did not grow up with my parents. I grew up in an organization. So I love giving back to other people. So that together with the other skills I had, yeah, that's how I became the executive director. Yeah.
And so this is what you want to do for the time being, or maybe even for many years to come. So Vivian, what would you say is your favorite part of being an executive director of this amazing organization?
My favorite part is going out actually and talking to people, and they buy the idea that I'm working on. Yeah. So for instance, if I go out and say I go out to another organization and tell them about climate change, talk to them and ask them to partner with us, and they come on board. That is my favorite. I feel like I've accomplished something. Yeah, when I talk to people and I get them to buy the idea of actually what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's
So
my favorite.
earlier you mentioned you go and talk to girls, and I'm assuming this is around the challenge around menses or periods, and the girls being able to come to school even when they have their periods, because I know that many cannot afford to have sanitation napkins. So how's your organization started to solve that problem? What are you doing in terms, because I see on your website, it's all about climate change and different solutions. You've got a lot of different initiatives going on, but that's one way we can really make a difference in a girl's life. So can you tell us a little bit more about that initiative?
Yeah, so the project is called Reusable Pads for Climate. So basically, we go out to schools, say primary schools, secondary schools. We go out, we teach them about menstrual health, because we don't teach only girls. We teach
Mhm,
both boys and girls about menstrual health, because most times there are myths surrounding menstrual health.
mhm.
Yeah, so we want to address the myths, and we also want to involve the boys and the male teachers as well. So we teach them about menstrual health, so that at the end of the day, when a girl has her menstruation, it is not a huge deal. It's actually
Yes.
something that's normal. Yeah. And then we also give them reusable pads. I think I got the idea from you when you came to Uganda, and when we were trading, you gave us reusable pads. So we also give them reusable pads because they are climate friendly,
Okay.
they are eco friendly, and they last longer. Yeah, so when a girl uses the pad, she doesn't get to throw it away. She can actually wash it and get to use it again.
And
Yeah, so we
saves
also,
money, saves a lot of money for the family,
yes,
and
that of my,
and so it takes away the stigma and the shame. So
yes.
I know I was working with an organization that is also existing in Uganda. The name slips my brain, but where do you get these pads? Like, who have you partnered up with for this initiative?
Our partner is AfriPads.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard of them, but we get pads from them. They supply pads to us at a low price because we buy in bulk.
Yep.
So they supply to us. Yeah, so that's our partner.
That's
Yeah, right.
fantastic. And so how is it being adopted? Are people accepting it? Because I know it's very hard to change cultural norm in Uganda,
Yes, yes, it's really
right?
hard.
Uh, so how's
Yeah.
that how do you there's one part about talking to people about something as big as this, and another thing to have them actually say yes to doing it. So how does that work?
Yeah, so far for the schools we've gone to, I am pleased to say this, but many girls and teachers have adopted the idea. They
Fantastic.
actually, yes, they want to work with it because it saves a lot of money. The girls are comfortable with it. You know, those pads are more comfortable than the conventional pads. Actually, they're really comfortable. Yes. Yes, they will have a lot of questions at first, and juggle the idea around. But the more you talk about it, the more they buy into it. Because when you look at in Uganda, most families these girls come from, they're poor. They don't have the capacity to buy pads every day, like every month. A girl goes into it. It's not sometimes even something that they are bothered about. So if a girl can have a pad, she can use this month and use again the next month. It is something they can accept.
It's freedom in a way too, right? Because now she
Yeah.
can live her life without shame or stigma
Yeah.
or
And without
worrying. Yeah,
to buy
exactly. Of
next month.
money. Yeah, exactly. That's fantastic. Are you still practicing your photography, or is that kind of on the
Yeah.
side now?
No, I'm actually still practicing it because when you
Fantastic.
went out for the outreach,
Yep.
you need to tell a story
Yes.
with your pictures. Yeah, so it comes in handy. So I actually take pictures of the girls, of us planting trees, because we plant trees at the end of the day, at the end of all the sessions. When you teach about climate change, we also plant trees in that area. So we take pictures, yeah. We take pictures to tell a story of what we did, not only for the people that might fund us, but also to see what we can do different, what we would have done different, what we can actually, put in more, or what we can remove. Yeah.
Very nice. So how do you get your funding? Who supports your initiative?
Yeah, so right now, the person that is funding the initiative is the founder. The founder is the network company. It's a company in Uganda, fully registered. So he founded the organization as a way of giving back to the community.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, so that is our current funder right now. Yeah.
And then you're trying to spread the initiative across Uganda only or across Africa?
So it's right now it's in Uganda, but we do other projects that spread climate change messages even beyond Africa. Yeah, so we have a project. It's called Climate Sauti.
Okay.
It we upload media, we upload pictures, we upload videos, we upload stories about climate change, what is actually happening, what will happen if we do not change.
Do
We
anything.
upload to the internet so that the rest of the world can actually see what is happening. We also use Twitter, Facebook, and the internet generally to spread the message, Instagram. So it's basically not just in Uganda to spread the message, yes, but even out
Well, I'll
elsewhere.
be happy to share it because I think this is fantastic, and I think I introduced you to Ecomatic, the U.S. magazine about sustainable programs. So, have they been in touch?
Yes, they got in touch. They are writing up something about us.
Fantastic.
And hopefully, in a few days or weeks, it will be published.
Fantastic. So that should give you a lot of exposure in the US as well, because they're really growing fast. So that's going to be amazing. I'll continue to look for other initiatives. So are you working with any of the other students who also were in school with you or who came into the program?
Right now, no, but
Okay.
We are hoping that as the initiative grows, we can recruit other people. Right now, my team has six women.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. So other people come in basically when we are going to do outreaches or we are moving out to other places. Yes. So, but I think by the end of this year, we'll be able to recruit more people
Lovely.
to work. Yeah.
Lovely.
So I'm hoping
Because
with
there
our
are some of the girls who are interested in environmental issues and health. So that would be great to recruit them because they can lend their voice, even on a freelance base, to tell their
yeah,
stories. Yesterday, I was
yeah.
speaking to Esther Dakazi, who runs the Health Journalists Network Uganda, or Tech Journalist. I think it's, I posted in our WhatsApp group yesterday. And basically, she's looking for stories on health, on tech. So I'll put you two in touch because you never know if there's something that you can collaborate on, right? More women working together to get the message of health and environment and technology out will set a standard, basically, because it's always male dominated in that space. So that's my hope for you guys. That's amazing.
That would be
So
amazing.
when I'm back, I'm going to be doing the training on June 24th to 26th. I would love for you to come and talk to the class about your experience from Cameras for Girls side, but also how it helped you propel you to where you are now. If you would like to do that, we'll touch base. But I think it would be a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, I love to do that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say to our donors before I let you go?
Yes, yes. I'd really, really say I would love to say thank you. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to learn camera work. Thank you for the opportunity of, giving us cameras. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you have not only impacted our lives, but you've helped us impact other people, because once we left the project, we have actually gone ahead to talk to other people. Now, for instance, for me, what I got from Cameras for Girls, I first of all, I enhanced on my camera skills. Two, I picked something from it and used it somewhere else to benefit other girls, which is reusable pads. I got that idea actually from Cameras for Girls. It was really, really nice. And someone out there, a little girl, is actually benefiting from it. So thank you very
Thank you.
much. We really, really
Thank you.
get it.
Thank you. Thank you for that so much. I'm glad to be doing just a small part in your journey. So I'm happy for that. I wish you continued success. This is incredible. I love what you are building there. And I'll put you guys together with whoever else I can see to build that network, because that's what we all need, right? Just to keep on building that network. And then I would urge you to go onto the WhatsApp groups and say, hey, ladies, I'm writing about, we're working in the space of health and technology. Come and share your experience, because there are still some who are still struggling to find their footing. They don't know whether they should be on TV as an anchor, which from what I'm hearing, everybody that they think that's the best journey, or they
Yeah.
should be working for a media house, or they should be freelancing, or they should be focused on one sector only. So they're really trying to find their way. But it might be that this is where they belong in health and in technology, where the future is. So
Yeah.
I would urge you to just encourage them in your own words to come along on the journey with you, because you never know how far this can go.
Yeah, that's true. I
Okay.
will. I will.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing your latest pictures. Send them to me so I can write up a blog about your work before and during this, and we'll take it from there.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Vivian. You take care of yourself.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.